What's up, guys? So I'm gonna review Charlie Chang's day in the life. So he's
Hey everyone, so typically I get my day started when
a YouTuber. I also make seven figures on the internet, and I never used a YouTube channel to make my money. I have SEO skills and I rank different websites in the Google search engine, and that's how I'm able to make money on the internet. So as I react to these videos, I'm gonna show you how I do things a little differently, and just want to show more and more people out there that there's other ways to make really good money on the internet besides having to be a YouTuber. So yeah, let's go and take a look at his day.
it's still dark outside, and I'll head to the bathroom, brush my teeth. And this is my favorite toothbrush in the world. It's the Oral-B IO series. Definitely recommend getting one. After that, I'll wash my face, of course. Gotta keep your skin clean. And then I'll go put on some clothes. Then I leave my room, head to the living room, and this is when I start my morning routine. Good morning, guys. So it's currently about 4:30 a.m. and I was actually supposed to wake up at around 5:30 a.m. today, but I couldn't fall asleep. And I have this rule that, if I can't get back to sleep within like 15 to 20 minutes, I'll just get up and start the day. Yeah, we're getting the day started a little bit.
A lot of people have this notion that like earlier that you wake up, the better it is. Like a lot of self-development people are into this like waking up super early kind of thing, but I don't really believe that at all. I personally cannot wake up that early. Like he just woke up at 4:30 or even 5:30 in the morning, because I have like 25 people on my team. I have and a lot of my team members are writers and virtual assistants from the Philippines, and I have to communicate with that team, and they come online at nighttime, so I have to be up at night as well. And I go to bed around like midnight 1. So I talk to my team all the way sometimes at night too. So I can't be waking up this early. I just don't think in this modern day of like digital and tech, like waking up that early is that advantageous.
A bit early today, but I still got a good 6.5, 7 hours of sleep, so I think I should be okay today. Right now I'm gonna start with my morning routine, and something I've been doing for the last 6 months is I don't eat breakfast. Usually my first meal of the day is just gonna be some protein powder after the gym, and I find that not eating keeps my mind sharp, and of course it also saves a lot of time. So I'm really excited to show you guys my day today. I think it's gonna be a fun day. We have a lot of things planned, and yeah, I'm just excited to give you guys a glimpse into my life as an entrepreneur.
Yeah, so like I don't know, like I'm 33. I think he's like in his mid 20s, so. And I've been making money on the internet for the last 8 years. So I've tried many different like morning routines. So it'll be interesting to see how his routines differ from mine.
So I didn't bring any of my actual physical books. I've actually been using Audible in the mornings to get my reading in. But since it is so dark outside, sunrise isn't until like 5:50 a.m. I'm gonna get some deep work in, do some brainstorming. Since I find that in the mornings, there are literally no distractions, no one's texting me. And after that, I'm gonna take Rocky out on a walk and listen to my Audible book, which I'll tell you guys more about.
I wish he would explain a little bit more about like this deep work that he's doing, but basically I do something similar, which is that before I have my first meal of the day, I want to do the most leveraged activity, which for me is going to be building a website, an article, some type of content, maybe even filming a video that's going to allow me to create residual income. So, a lot of people like wake up and the first thing they do is like they check their email and all of that kind of stuff. But those are not like high leveraged activity. Like, creating something that allows you to create passive income, like that kind of piece of content, that's going to be more high leverage. For him, it's like filming this YouTube video right now is the high leverage activity. And, you know, and you can't just like film it, right? Like in the morning, what he was doing was like scripting for his future videos. That's going to be his most high leverage activity, because these YouTube videos, once he makes them one time, can go on to get him traffic and attention for years and years to come. And at the end of the day, that's passive income. That's his way of exercising passive income. And, you know, that's the key to get ahead in life and create the lifestyle that of your dreams, is basically figuring out how to create passive income. I mean, the two best way is to create a YouTube channel or learn how to rank websites in Google.
Good boy, Rocky. So it's really gorgeous morning today. This is why I love living in California. Anyways, this is the book that I'm listening to. It's called Die with Zero by Bill Perkins. Yeah, something that I've struggled with a lot is just being super frugal. So it's something that I'm actively trying to change. And this book sort of gives you the mindset that yes, you should spend your money. You should try and die without, leaving any money behind. Because if you don't, you're essentially wasting so much of your life trying to make money that you're never going to use. So yeah, lately I've really liked my Audible books because I can do something else. I can work out, I can walk Rocky while actually, reading a book. Also, if you guys have trouble waking up, try taking a walk in the morning. It's such a great way to get your blood flowing, and it just sort of makes you a little bit more in tune with the outdoors.
A better way to wake up is actually go outside and look at the natural sunlight. That activates certain gene pathways to make you more alert. Like through the window doesn't really work. Like you have to actually be outside. So I go outside on my porch every morning at like 8 in the morning and just sit there on my porch and allow the morning sun rays to hit my eyes. You don't directly look at the sun, but.
All right, so it's close to 6:30 a.m. now. I'm gonna bum out for about maybe 20-30 minutes, and then we're gonna get started with our second deep work session for the day.
These are very good morning routines that he has. It's no wonder that he's at where he's at today. He's a pretty successful YouTuber, is because, he wakes up early and makes sure that he gets the deep work session in before he does anything else. And the deep work session are, like I said, is what's going to allow him to grow his channel, which is to create passive income.
And now for 2 hours of boring deep work.
Most people think like doing emails and like they do busy work. They don't create anything. You have to become producers, right? They do busy work and the whole day passes by and they never created anything. What he's doing right now, so-called deep work, is him actually creating content, creating something. And that's the difference between a person that's gonna move his internet business forward on a daily basis versus someone that is just spinning his wheels.
So this is what the inside of my ClickUp looks like. This is where I schedule all of my videos. I have all my scripts here, all my research. And I can also see all my videos in a calendar format. And basically right now what I'm doing is I'm scripting, I'm reviewing, and I'm looking for new video ideas that I can put on the main channel as well as my other channels. I also have to delegate a ton of tasks for the people on my team, as well as making some progress on a course that I'm building right now. All right, so my mic died, so I'm switching over to this Rode mic. But right now, I'm gonna get ready for the gym. So I'm gonna take a pre-workout, just the normal like Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard, and I'll just take a liver pill too. I've been trying this out. So yeah, I'm just gonna mix these up and let's get going. So this pre-workout is super mild. One scoop has 3 grams of creatine and 175 milligrams of caffeine. So a question I get a lot is like, Charlie, why do you love gymming? Like, what's kept you motivated to work out for like over 10 years? And I don't know, I think it doesn't make sense to like gymming, right? You're literally tearing your muscles apart. But something about it where I can see myself grow, my muscles grow, I look better, I feel better. You sort of need to just convince yourself that you love it, and that might help you stay motivated. I think I started working out because I was pretty insecure about how skinny I was.
If you're a man, like, Resistance training is key.
So I was able to take that insecurity and turn it into a lifelong passion.
But I use the X3 bar. It only takes me 15 minutes every day at home to get my weightlifting resistance training in. I don't have to spend 2 hours going to the gym. So to me, that's one of my biggest like life hacks.
For working out. I built a lot of relationships while working out at the gym. So it's definitely something I am super grateful for. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this and let's go.
I don't drink any caffeine on a day-to-day basis. I find that if your diet is clean, you don't need caffeine. I started with a ketogenic diet. Like I realized like carbs is basically sugar, and you know when you ingest sugar, your body creates insulin, and so that can lead to a sugar crash. It can lead to highs in energy and then a dip in energy. So I played with keto for a while, but then for the last 4 or 5 months I'm on a straight carnivore diet, and my mental clarity and basically just overall performance, my muscle gains are way better. So I'm fully convinced on the carnivore diet at this point.
On the way to Equinox now. It's about a 10-minute drive. I always love starting my mornings hearing the sound of the Ferrari. So I've always been a super big car person my entire life, but there's something really special about just getting in a car that makes you feel good. You get these positive vibrations. I know it sounds kind of funny, but it just makes the day a whole lot better, and it gives good energy into yourself.
Only if you're riding in a nice vehicle though.
So I feel like it does help me do more work. It does inspire me. We got Carlton.
Morning. How you feeling?
Good. Got Blake.
What's up, guys?
So we made it to the roof of the Equinox. Today we are doing a shoulder workout. So it's gonna be a good time. And
yeah, I mean, being an online entrepreneur is so dope. Like you can just like leave and go do whatever you want throughout the day. Go to the gym, like that ultimate freedom, man, is life changing, and it is worth doing whatever it takes to attain the success in an online business. What most people don't understand is when you watch these kind of videos, you think you have to become a YouTuber, but there's other ways, really sustainable ways, and in my opinion, more achievable ways to make income on the internet. And one thing that we teach our students is like the local lead generation, which I think is one of the best online business models out there. But again, you have to there's also risks though, like because you have so much freedom, a lot of people, if you don't know how to manage your time, you can get yourself in trouble. Like just kind of like, screw off all day and not get any work done. So far, I agree with what this kid's doing. He did 2 sessions of deep work already in the morning before he hit it outside to the gym and whatnot. So he's already done something that this day that allows him to progress his business forward.
And I'll show you guys sort of what I do. So one of the best parts about the gym is this outdoor roof space. You guys can see, it's pretty cool. You have a nice view of Orange County. So this gym costs $350 per month for the executive membership. It comes with my own locker that is private. But yeah, this is very, very expensive. Every time I think about how much it costs to come here, Frugal Charlie's like, what are you doing? But yeah, the type of people that you can meet here, I think really makes it worth it. Since it's so expensive, the people that come here are more likely to be successful entrepreneurs, whatever it is. And I've made some good connections here. And yeah, I think it is worth it for me. But for most people, probably not worth it. LA Fitness costs what, $30, $40 a month. And it's totally fine. I gymmed there for many, many years. But yeah, for me, this was worth the investment.
For this guy, $300 a month is nothing.
Yeah, what's the tip you have for entrepreneurs? The tip I have for entrepreneurs is to fail fast, man. You got to try a lot of different things, and you got to be comfortable with failing. And as soon as you become comfortable with failing, you'll get to success a lot quicker. Biggest tip for entrepreneurs.
My biggest tip for entrepreneurs is if you feel the passion to work for yourself, then really try everything and try it early, because you're never going to know right away what you want to do.
100%. Most people fail most people fail because they don't take enough action. You know, in our program, we say all the time, take massive imperfect action.
But if you try everything,
like fail your way to success, basically, like, especially with the online businesses, like you have no excuse really. Like back then, to get into business, it requires so much risk, like so much in it, capital and investment, that you couldn't afford to take that many chances and risks, right? Because you would run out of money. But with the online business, it's so cheap to get into business that it literally, that's the massive advantage we have because of the internet. We can basically, we have an unfair like advantage. We can try so many times because of the internet. It allows any of us to get into try out businesses with like so cheaply.
Out and you figure out what you don't want to do, you're gonna get, you're gonna figure it out way quicker, right? You're gonna stumble upon something that you absolutely love, dedicate your time to, and then go all in.
I would say a lot of people make the mistake also, though, of going into businesses trying to follow their passions. I would say if you're still stuck at a 9-to-5, don't worry about your passions. You need to worry about a business model that allows you to earn leveraged income. And even if you might not, quote unquote, be passionate about it, and do that business, get it to like, 3, 4, 5K a month so you can quit your 9-to-5, then you'll have more time freedom. Then you can go tackle your passions.
So finish our workout. Now we're gonna go hit the steam room and take a shower.
I don't think steam rooms are a good idea, because steam rooms, they use the tap water, and in tap water there's like 50,000 different chemicals. So in the steam room, you're breathing in all those chemicals. You're much better off doing the sauna.
So something I'm super consistent with is taking protein after my workouts. So I'm gonna take some whey protein isolate, and something that I've been super obsessed with recently is almond butter. Really great fats and tastes amazing.
Actually, contrary to popular belief, like almond butter is actually not healthy for you, because it has what's called oxalic acid, which turns into crystal shards in your body, and it can damage your body over time. So almonds are actually not good for you. Y'all need to check out the science behind oxalic acid and oxalate poisoning. Whey protein is not bad, but there's better protein shakes out there. The one that I'm into is made by the inventor of X3 bar, Dr. John Jaquish. He has a protein amino acids called Fortigen, and it's a lot more absorbable than whey protein. Whey protein's like 30% absorbable. This one is like 95%.
So now it's 10:45 a.m. And I have my physical therapist coming over for a session at 11. So I'm just gonna go get changed real quick for that. And yeah, and by the way, this physical therapy is completely free, or I guess it's covered by insurance, and they actually come to you, which is amazing.
How's your hip feeling?
Feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay, should be a pretty big stretch. And think of just going into that and then coming out with it. Okay, so doing 5 of those. Any pain in the hip with this? All right, cool. So I'll see you in 2 weeks, okay?
I like how much care and attention he has on taking care of his body. Like, if you don't feel good in your body, it's going to severely impact your motivation. And so health is key, especially as a entrepreneur.
Thanks,
All right, bye.
Bye. Hello?
Hi. I'm here.
Okay, see ya. Woo! I'm friends with this guy because he always brings free drinks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So one of the best things about living in a house is that you can get food delivered and it goes straight to your door. There it is. Come on.
These flavored veggies look really good, actually.
So Michael is a food influencer, and all he does is eat at places and gets paid for it. So probably the best job in the world. Do you have any tips for anyone that wants to get into that type of stuff?
I think being persistent and also not slacking off on the content, just making sure that you're constantly posting good quality content. And I also believe that you should post quality versus quantity. Like, don't think churning out 1 million videos is better than churning out 10 quality videos. So that's my advice.
How many videos do you put out per day?
I put out on Instagram and TikTok once a day, every day, but then it's kind of stuff that was recorded and filmed like maybe a month ago or something, but I do try to make sure it's quality before I upload it.
All right, so we're done masterminding and having lunch.
This kid is still young, so when you're in your early 20s or in your mid 20s, like, you know, you can afford to like eat garbage and still be fine. But I think he would go to another level if he went straight carnivore and that first meal had a bunch of carbs on it. But if he was to eat like a ribeye steak, I think he would do much better steak and eggs. Yeah, there's really fascinating studies have come out about your first meal being like the most important in terms of like you want to get a bolus amount of protein, like at least 30 grams of protein, ideally even more if you're a man trying to like gain muscle, because you need at least 2.5 grams of leucine, which is an amino acid chain, to activate mTOR. And mTOR is the gene pathway to activate your body's anabolic systems, which is like it activates your body's muscle protein synthesis. It takes your body from catabolic state, which is like overnight you've been kind of like fasting and your body's kind of like in a breaking down mode, to anabolic, which is muscle building mode, and you want to activate that with mTOR. And so you need like pretty good amounts of protein ideally in your first meal.
It's about 1:30 p.m. Now I'm gonna head back to the apartment and actually film some videos for YouTube. All right, finally back in the apartment, home sweet home. The next 2 to 3 hours, I'm just gonna be grinding on this one video, and filming this is one of the main tasks for my day. So this is the home studio, and I'm gonna be filming my video right here today. So overall, I love what I do. I love the flexibility. You know, I've worked for myself ever since I graduated college. Never really had an actual 9-to-5 job, besides for a few months during college. But yeah, I love the ability to do whatever I want. As you can see, I just had lunch with my friend. I'm choosing to work right now. I worked in the morning. I'll probably do some more work at night as well. But basically, I try and time block, so you know, I don't work sporadically throughout the day. Instead, I divide my day up into these like little blocks of time, and it allows me to be a lot more productive that way. They always say work harder, not smarter, but I like to work smart and hard. So right now, I'm gonna change into the clothes I'm wearing for the video. I'm gonna get the set all ready, and I'm gonna film.
I would say this is a typical day in the life of a YouTuber. I mean, you know, in the morning.
So I literally just finished recording and my voice is dead. I think I just spent 2 hours recording that video. I'm so tired. Right now it's 5 p.m. So I'm gonna get my stuff up, clean up, and then I'm gonna head back to the house. Overall, I'm like super passionate about what I do. I truly do believe that the type of content I'm making can affect a lot of people. And so when you're passionate about what you do, I feel like work doesn't really feel like work. And yeah, I would do this if I didn't make any money, because I truly believe in the value of this stuff. All right, we made it home. It is almost 6 p.m. right now, and we're gonna have some people over. So something I always say is, you know, happiness comes from relationships. And the more time you can spend making friends and building connections with people, the happier you're gonna be. So that's why I really prioritize maintaining friendships, as well as continually meeting more people. So I'm gonna go get changed and then get the place ready for our guests. All right, so it's close to 8:30 p.m. We have a bunch of friends over, just having some drinks, eating some food, and just hanging out. And yeah, overall, really good day. So we're basically just gonna eat.
But also, this is why like I don't agree with the whole thing of like waking up that early in the morning, 5:30. 4:30 in the morning, because your body gets into that pattern. But on the weekend, to hang out and have a social life, like you're gonna stay up later, and so like that screws your you know, sleeping pattern up, right? Because now if you're up till midnight, 1 a.m. and your body during the weekdays used to waking up at 5:30, like now you're not getting enough sleep.
We're gonna go in the hot tub for sure, and then I think we might go out tonight. My life is not always this glamorous. I don't even own this house. It's a rental, but I still hope you guys got some good value out of the video. I think it's always interesting to see how other people structure their days. When I was starting off with entrepreneurship, I really enjoyed watching other people's day in the lives because I could take little bits and pieces of what other people did and incorporate it into my own schedule. I really appreciate you guys for watching, and if you guys want some free stocks, I'm gonna put some links down below in the description. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Wishing all you guys a lot of success in your life, and of course,
apparently this was not his actual pad. It was an Airbnb, which I get it. Like, it's YouTube content, so he's trying to make a day in a life video like look as dope as possible. But yeah.
Sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm making a ton of content about personal finance, entrepreneurship, and investing. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Yeah, I mean, cool video. The biggest takeaway for anybody trying to make money on the internet to understand is, it's almost, once you realize that, the internet is basically a huge marketplace, and the biggest opportunity that any one of us has on the internet is your ability to create a piece of content that allows you to get attention on the internet for free. Like YouTube, it's free to upload these videos. On Google, it's mostly free to like create articles and websites. There's some minimal fees to like buy in a domain, but that lets you know right there that there's almost unlimited opportunities on the internet to get attention and monetize that attention. That's really what it comes down to. If you want to make money on the internet, you have to have a way to get a lot of attention, and you have to have a way to monetize that attention. Monetizing the attention, once you have the attention, that's not that difficult to do. It's getting the attention that's the challenge. So YouTube, you guys are very well aware what it requires to get attention on YouTube or TikTok, any of these video form content. You have to be good on camera, obviously. Like you need editing, you need to be good at scripting. So there's a lot of X factors there that is kind of difficult to master for, I would say, a lot of people. Which is why someone like Charlie has been able to get exponential growth and success on YouTube. There's barrier to entry. It's not that easy for anybody to duplicate and do. But I personally don't want to be a YouTuber or blow up on YouTube, and I've made millions on the internet without having to have a YouTube channel. And that is my skill of ranking articles and websites in Google using SEO skills. So if that's you, if that's something like, you don't feel like you can't really see yourself being that passionate about being a YouTuber, then I would highly recommend checking out our coaching program, Local Lead Generation, where we teach you how to build and rank websites and generate leads for local service providers like your plumbers and roofers and towing companies. And start making money that way, because ranking a website in your local city or town is much easier than trying to compete with a bunch of content creators on YouTube. So this is much more achievable for most people, and this is how I got started on the internet as well. So if you're interested in that, click on the link in the description. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you.